sorry about your...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Confringo!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Revelio.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Confringo!
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Revelio.
Well, heads are better than one.
Its two heads are better than one.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominis. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos. A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominis, your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous.
Revelio.
Aunt Noctua kept my father informed.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a
Lumos.
person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a Parselmouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known Parselmouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak Parseltongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and... I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way...
Fringo!
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Lumos.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo! Lumos.
Radiant. When the door closed, it lit up.
Dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo! This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a
Lumos.
maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Revelio. Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo! Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentioned being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than...
Very well. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous...
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damn... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can...
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to...
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominis, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. Still can't believe Ominis never told me about his aunt and what she...
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore. It's
Revelio.
breathtaking.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out. Please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominis. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominis.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment. would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the...
I understand.
Off on another adventure, are we? Potato!
Ah, there you are. Knowing our meet, he's likely studied here. This must be Tobbs' cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Fringo! Revelio!
Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs! Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo! Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Revelio.
Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
I'm back. I'm...
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not...
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await...
No time to wait.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio.
Fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree.
How nice of you to stop by.
What does it tell us?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Over here! They're working together.
absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find.
I won't bet. Cool. You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way with
Protego, arrest them again.
Up there. That's our way.
Revelio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were... Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Don't you look on an
Suffering, do you? You are terrible! Up for a bit of scarring, are we?
Arrest them
Quite
again.
productive, aren't we? I quit now. Die for that.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Lumos!
Revelio. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls? Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Lumos.
Lumos!
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your car and have broken open some sort of container.
If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic...
Just...
I would join you if I
Lumos.
could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Confringo! Revelio. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Wingardium Leviosa Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. I believe I need to proceed to the left here. But how? Readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isidora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isidora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isidora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to...
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isidora pulled from her father's chest?
It was... pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever...
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should...
I know.
You do learn quick. Hopefully you will soon...
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
What are you up to now?
I've been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Assignments all... Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
You shouldn't watch that.
Slow down now. There we go. Let's go! No need to race now, my friend. Yeah.
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes!
A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then. Good match.
But if...
Accio! What was I thinking?
You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
was sensational! Accio! Yes! Accio! That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine...
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say, if I'm good, I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Might you be able to move a bit more quickly?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Slytherin spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I completed your assignment, Professor.
Good. Now, dear.
I will.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it in. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
There you are. The Crosswands duelist to beat.
Bombarda! You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Can you explain why I have received a letter from a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours asking me to afternoon tea? What did I tell you about your friend muggle? Not to associate with this friend anymore. And if I hear from this woman again...
You'll never believe...
What did you...
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the Scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark...
And you think this relic...
Precisely.
We need...
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, when I know more, I shall send it out. And don't feel sorry for Ominis.
Bombarda!
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll fight for my own good.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
Bombarda!
I am not letting this go.
Ominis, Sebastian...
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good... Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and
I knew his parents died, but I never heard...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden... Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no...
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please, avoid.
Those...
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please. It would mean a lot.
Bombarda! Revelio.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Tego! That's... Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding...
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this.
Revelio.
Oh, I do hope Marion and...
I'd like to ask you about changing the rooms on... I've rescued...
Deek never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deek know once you've bred them.
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
After you conjure the pen, you should be able to use it to breed your new Thestrals.
This must be Arrynshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Arresto momentum. Stupefy. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Tego. They're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Stupefy. Crucio. Glacius. Bombada. Tego. Arresto momentum. Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Alohomora.
What are you up?
Revelio. Bombarda. Guardian Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio. The cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter. Reparo. Bombarda! Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Paul, if Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Ha! 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 Revelio. This is where Mary bred the spiders. They're not here now. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio! Thanks, Sax. I need to find and destroy all things before the situation gets even worse. That's one Exact destroyed. I should get the rest. This is definitely going to anger your parents. Eggs must be destroyed. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Cursed fiends. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Can't let you harm Aranshir any more than you already have. That's the last of the spider sacks. Is simply too many. No, wait, that's the last one. And she's angry. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Mr. Dunn? I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in?
If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me.
She didn't deserve this.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't...
I imagine the first order of business will be...
To dearly departed Mary.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine.
Good. Whatever the poachers are... I also...
No.
This way. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's
Ravelli.
almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Better lay of the land.
Revelio.
Nothing over here either.
Mr. Tellus. Mr. Tellus.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly? What I wouldn't give.
Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Mr. Tellus. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Mr. Tellus.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Is that yours, Roland? That's the control you are.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll check him.
was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers?
It would be foolish not to expect it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Revelio.
for I can't wait to watch you try. Hoo-hoo!
Confringo! Revelio. Ha. Lumos. Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
The Golden Snow.
No, incorrect. The Snidget was first.
Felix Philippe.
Well done. The Tale of the Three...
The Deathly.
Correct. I'm sorry, but the...
Full.
Correct. And I won't be giving you any more
I'd like...
That's correct.
The...
Brilliant. The...
Quince...
No, the answer was That's incorrect. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard.
Ne. The bat. Ma. I don't have time for another.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork. As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities, but of course the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say, were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake?
Not...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning. Until then, well done.